was having technical difficulties to log on. I'm going to wait a little bit. If you're watching this on replay, I hope you're having a good week. It is Tuesday. Time flies. It's already July 16th. It's crazy. I'm going to do this Share It Tuesdays right from the start. So if you are a Prime member, on my video that I made last week, my hydroponic system, the Let Pot system, I was told it was on sale. So if you want to go check it out, I'm just going to put the video here. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Hello. So last Thursday, I posted the video of my Let Pot, and here it is. You can go check it out. In the description, I have the link for the Amazon purchase or information. You can go check it out. I'm seeing people pop in and pop out. Say hi so that I know who you are and who's here. So I didn't do a Sunday live. I wasn't feeling so great. I'm still under the weather, stomach pains, nauseous. I think it's the heat. Saturday, I worked all day outside. Also Sunday, and it's pretty warm. Drank a lot of water, but maybe the heat and all that sun didn't really do well with me. So Sunday, I tucked in early. I'm going to wait till 5 minutes to see if anyone's going to pop on. Otherwise, I'm just going to give a couple of updates. So I just finished filming my video for the last episode of the Garlic Scapes. So I made a little series. Where's my calendar? Luna my dog stepped on my desk, and my calendars have all her paws on them. Hello, Marilyn. And can't read the one of July. Oh, there it is. So I talked about the garlic scapes, the variety that I use. I did some basil pesto, basil garlic scape pesto, garlic scape butter, garlic scape pesto, garlic scape relish. And the last one I'm working on is a little delicacy that I do with the leftover garlic scapes that I have. I normally dehydrate what I have left, and I do a couple of things with them, and that's going to be the next video. I'm also working on a garden tour. Everything is very beautiful right now. There's a lot of weeds. I'm working on catching up on weeds, but every time I weed the garden and come back after so it rained all week last week. Now I'm trying to catch up on all the weeds. It's ridiculous. I harvested 2 of the 3 rows of garlic and 2 or 3 rows of the regular garden, and I went back after all that rain, and it's just back up with a vengeance. So I need to catch up on that. So I want to do a garden tour before all the pests destroyed. So I'm already having pest problems in the tunnel. The cucumber beetle massacred my cucumber plants, so I have a second set. I think I have 5 or 6 seedlings I want to transplant, and hope to have an ongoing. No, that's a suntan. I burnt. It's like my raccoon tan. It's going to be my trademark for the summer. So I sowed that, but I want to do like a full garden tour before the entire cucumbers, melon, and squash. And like I saw squash box this year, so I want to film that before. I'm going to try to do that. But like since I'm under the weather, right now it's like 31 degrees outside. I tried to work yesterday and I just couldn't do it. It was way too warm, so I worked late. After dinner, I think I worked from 6 to 7:30. We did the garden, harvested garlic, and then the wind picked up, and we had like thunderstorm. And today I have another heat warning. So I'm going to try to go outside, work a little bit. But since like the garlic is wet, I can't harvest it. So I might weed the onions. I have 2 or 3 rows of onions that needs to be weeded. Weeding is like an ongoing project all summer long. I'm trying to stay on top of it, but it's always hard. Like now, Saturday, Sunday, we cleaned out the backyard. So I wasn't really able to attend the garden. I only harvested. So I harvested green beans, cucumbers, zucchinis. I'm out of all my broccoli. Those are all. Cauliflower will be the next stuff that I start to harvest. My bush beans are starting to produce. My pole beans have been producing for at least 2 weeks. But I want to do like a little garden tour to show you what's going on. There might be weeds, so you're going to have to bear with me. I don't have an Instagram perfect garden. I keep saying this every year. I do what I can. And I'm actually thinking of downsizing next year because I came to a very, very hard conclusion. So last year, after doing my burnout, this year I downsized on so many things. So instead of having like a year worth of cauliflower, broccoli, and cabbage, I think I had like 4 rows of brassicas last year. Yeah, I think I had 3, 4 rows of brassicas, and I went down to one of each. So one of cabbage, one of broccoli, and cauliflower. And I think I'm also going to downsize on many things. I can't seem to keep up with the garden. So I have a probably like 35 by 35 in-ground garden, which is designed in market garden style. So that means the rows are about 30-inch wide, and the pathways are 18 inches. So it is designed for high intensity growing. I no longer do that because I just can't keep up with all the sowing. I no longer have a grow room. I don't think I'll be establishing anytime soon an outdoor greenhouse. So might have to downsize on the amount of plants that I start inside, or have it like a temporary structure outdoors. I did that this year. I had a Costco shelving. I had 1, 2, 3. So that's 12 trays that I was putting a ground cover on top of it. A frost fabric on top of it. It went well. My beets went well. All of my brassicas kind of did okay. And I downsized like from 3-4 shelves to 2 shelves and utilizing the one outside. Yeah, what is a garden without weeds? You're absolutely right. So I think downsizing in plants will be on next year's agenda also. So maybe just grow like slicers and cherries. Same thing. I think I'm just going to buy 12 broccoli, 12 cauliflower, 6 green cabbage, 6 red cabbage, and try my hand at growing like a second sowing during the fall like I'm doing right now. But I don't know if I'll have a fall garden because my husband moved my trays and I forgot to water it. And yesterday they were like really, really not looking very great. So I don't know if it's going to go to seeds or not, but I'm going to give it a try anyways. Maybe like half of it's going to give me some fruits. Tomato wise, I think I'm going to buy seedlings as well, but I don't think I'll be, food chatter. I think I will, at least for next year, downsize because I can't seem to keep up. I think what I'm doing now is like at least 1.5 person to 2 person job, maintaining the garden, weeding, inspecting, pruning, chores around the homestead and all of that. And I'm doing it all on my own. And I kind of feel this year, I'm not exhausted as last year, but I'm not as motivated. So if I downsize and figure out the amounts I'm capable of next year, maybe that's going to be easier. And I find myself wanting to go explore with my paddleboard. I fell in love with the experience of being on the water. Sadly, I don't have a car yet, so I don't think I gave you guys any updates. So 2 weeks ago, my motor of my car was starting to have issues, and that was on the weekend of Canada Day. So I think that was on June 30th. And then we delivered on July 2nd my car to the mechanics. And then July 3rd, he brought it to where he worked, mechanic store where he works, garage, where he works. And then on the Friday, so on the 5th, he was going on vacation. And he's going on vacation for 2 weeks. The first week is completed. I still have to wait another week. So Monday, he should start looking at my car. I was lended a car that only has 4 seatbelts. So that means I can't go out all the time as I wanted, and I can't seem to be able to drive that car. I used to drive manual before I met my husband. I loved it. There was no issues. It's just like riding a bike. It should be like really easy to learn. I hopped in that car. My legs are not long enough. That means I have to bring my seat too close to the steering wheel. And then the clutch is like too far behind for me. So I don't feel too comfortable driving someone else's car and potentially doing something with it. So I decided it was just going to be Fred driving that car. Hi, CR. Yeah, food chatter. Well, actually, it's just an update. I know that Tuesday morning live is not always easy. How's your stomach this morning? Mine is all over the place. I can't seem to hold food. My stomach, I ate like a bit of yogurt before the live and it's not agreeing with me. So I am starving, but every time I eat, it's not working. So maybe I caught something, stomach bug. We'll see. We'll see how the week progress. So I will keep you informed about my car issues. So Monday, he's going back to work, but he's been on vacation for 2 weeks. So I don't know how his Monday is going to go. And he needs to figure out what the issue of the motor is. There's many things he said it could be. He says he's hoping it's from under the motor so he doesn't have to open everything. Well, no, I'll know more probably in a week. I don't know. I've been a lot stressed lately. I'm not as present on social media because I'm taking care of myself, sleeping, keeping my mind occupied. So it could be that, it could be the heat, it could be the stress. It could be a mix of all of that. You feel less hungry. Definitely would not go for poutine right now because I would be scared my stomach would be angry. But we did some epic poutines over the weekend. Thought of you, Marilyn and Remy. So I made some fries. Fred was cooking on Friday, and we made gravy and then cheese, obviously, because no poutine without cheese. It's not a poutine. And then we had some chicken, little nuggets, and we mixed all of that in our poutine. It was really nice. It was an epic poutine. Poutine! Who does not like or enjoy poutine? Well, speaking of it, my stomach is like going, not agreeing with me right now. So I would not eat that. I think I'm going to stick to basic stuff for the next couple of days. Water, just 1 coffee per day, like protein and healthy. I thought someone was in my house now. Neighbors. And healthy choices. Yeah, that's going to be my next week. I just hope it's like nothing other than the mix of everything I suggest. I hope there's not a bug circulating and I caught it. My kids are in day camp for now. I cannot wait to find out when I have a car back so that we can maybe be on vacation as a family. Fred's on vacation in, what day are we today? 16. Fred is on vacation in 3 days. Ew, I didn't realize that. Fred's on vacation in 3 days. He must be excited. He has 2 weeks of vacation. Yeah, I think that's what I'll have for dinner. I mean, for lunch. Yesterday, I had eggs with toast and butter. It seemed to pass better. I don't think I'll have eggs this afternoon. I think I'll just have a toast with butter. But stress does like terrible things to your stomach. So even though like you're no longer stressed, I say like the echoes of the stress or anxiety or whatever like ripples and then shows up later. So I had so many events happen to me within the last, since the beginning of the summer. Yeah, stress is bad. So the car, I had stressful personal things happening in our family. The kids stopped school. There's good days, there's bad days. This morning was definitely not a good day. I don't know what happened to my sons. They were like cats and dogs as soon as they woke up. It's like if they ate food that would just like make them aggressive vocally. So they just woke up and everything they were doing was to piss off the other. Like I was barely awake, did not have caffeine in my system. And they just went at it for like at least 10, 15 minutes. At one point I was like, okay, time out. You go in your room, you sit on the couch, no more. This should be illegal. It's toasty out west. It was rainy last week here, so you guys are probably getting what we had last week. But what is it going to be this week? So we are still on a severe thunderstorm watch. Winds are kind of high. My app just closed. Okay, so we're this 7 days. So Right now it is feeling like 35, 36, 37, 37. The peak of it 37, and then it's going to go down, and the rain starts after dinner. So I'm supposed to have rain maybe tomorrow and then Saturday and Sunday, but it's only 40%. So yeah. For us, it's about, so Wednesday is 27, feels like 34. Thursday feels like 20. Oh, we're back to normal. Feels like 26. Feels like 29. Yeah. Dinner. Did I say dinner? When did I say dinner? I don't remember saying dinner. Unless you're watching behind. So I did mention the dinner I had Friday. That was poutine. Did I mention another dinner? That's what happened when you're like not eating that much. Like your brain is foggy. I don't remember saying that. It's not dinner at my place. I did say lunchtime. I'm going to have toast and butter probably. Oh, okay. So rain is going to be after dinner tonight. It's not dinner time yet here. I don't know where you are in this world. Right now for us, it's 11:26. It says it's going to rain around 7 tonight. Definitely. I wouldn't be happy right now in food world, but on regular days, I would definitely be happy in food world. Food o'clock. So it's food o'clock in the morning. Actually, no, 2. Coffee o'clock. Food o'clock. And what's the other one? Wine o'clock? Could that be a thing? 4 o'clock, wine o'clock? No. Or cocktail o'clock? No, that doesn't ring. Wine o'clock, maybe. Maybe that's better. It's like there's a saying my dad used to say, it's 4 o'clock somewhere in the world. I'm sure we can have wine at 2 p.m. He used to love to say that. Okay, I'm going to make this out a short live. My stomach is really not agreeing with the yogurt I just ate. Good morning, Écocentrique Homestead. Je t'aime. You keep coming in when I'm going to pop out. I'm not feeling so good. I have like either a stomach bug or like the echoes of all the stress that I've been dealing with. Okay, so let's do this. I love good deals. So since the live is going to be short, I have a good chance of people watching it completely on replay. Anyone shopping right now, I know there's like, it's divided opinions, but I like good deals, and the Prime Day usually is when I do a couple of purchases. Does anyone have like good deals going on that they want to share? I'm going to stay like 5-10 minutes more to see if anyone wants to share. Like I since I started paddleboarding, I was waiting for this for certain items. I've been checking online like religiously for weeks, and I found a couple of stuff I wanted to get for that. But are there tools, fun stuff that you want to share that is on special? So one of the gear that I am looking for was a travel bag, waterproof travel bag to go on the board. Protective gear for my phone, because I want to start filming on the water for you guys. And oh, I forgot to say something. Pool Express had a great deal on things lately. I don't know if that. Yeah, you don't know if it's still on. Oh, cool. Just gonna leave this here for like a minute, so if people watch this on the replay. So I also broke, I don't know how I did that. So when I went to the convention in May, I broke one of the legs cover of my tripod. I could put my regular camera on it and my phone. The only problem with it is that since the cover leg broke off, if wind just picks up outside or like someone just walks next to the tripod, it just gets off of balance and the camera drops. And I don't want my camera to drop. So the quality of my videos also changed. I don't know if you paid attention, because I went back to my camera on my phone. So I've been trying to keep the same volume, the same quality, but obviously when you convert from a camera to a phone, sometimes there's like different things. And there's an adapter. So this is my phone adapter, and I can only film, sorry, showed you the finger. I can only film with my phone this way. So I'm looking for an adapter that I can screw on here that would film the other way around. There was one that's almost like it's a good deal. I can film sideways and forward, portrait. I hope that's how you say it. Selfie mode. Because I'm kind of realizing that summer content, people like to vision shorter type of content. So you bought germination trays. Cool. So when you're filming short content under a minute, it's either shorts, reel, or TikTok. It's always better to use portrait, and I can't use, so I have to hold my phone, and it's not ideal. 4Jar has, yeah, I saw that. I know, what's your name? Lynn from Bucket List Homestead has a link for 4Jars. I don't have it handy, so if you do, I can put it here. Unless can I go find, let's go that way. Let me see if I can find lens link. There she is. Community. She would have put that in her community tab. Ooh, okay, there it is. Can I do this? No, I can't do that. Shoot. Let's try to figure this out. Okay. I hope this works. This is the link she's put on one of her posts. Does this work? Oh, okay. So here that, okay. Bucket list homestead. So let me do that instead. Okay. So here are the two, USA and Canada, and code. Let's do that. Awesome. Okay. So that's another prime good deal. I haven't really finished exploring all of the items that are on Prime Day deal. I make like wish lists and then I go multiple times during the month to see if there's any deals or if the price went up, went down. And that's one of the ways that I'm not spending too much on items. I just have to learn to be patient. There's times that I cannot. The items, I need them like right away to make my life easier now. But if I can get a deal on them, I love doing that. Come say hi. I'm seeing 3 people. Say hi in the comments. So if you want to share deals that are going on, either on Amazon or somewhere else. Because I normally do this, Share It Tuesdays. You're so cute. Hi in the comments. Is it time for food yet? Let's do this. Playing your game. Oh my God, you can see the pockets under my eyes. It really tells you that I'm not at my best today. So like you can see the pockets and then like you see the... So this was not so bad. I went on the water for the first time. I only went after the sun started to set. And then one day we decided to go on the water and I was wearing a cap, which was fine because like we went from like 11, 12 till like 2, 3-ish. But I had the cap on with my sunglasses, so I was fine. And then the third time I went out, my daughter forgot her cap, so I lent her my cap. But I burnt, not burnt to the crisp, but I was like really, really red. So I took my aloe plant and like I put a lot of aloe. So I found myself a mineral-based face cream. I had it nearby. I want to show it to you. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. So, oh no, my daughter used it. Shoot. Oh no, it's here. Okay. So, I found this. I'm not sponsored by them. I just found this, and I like it because it's in carton. So this is a mineral sunscreen face stick. Obviously, this was the first I found. I should have read just a bit lower. This is not made to go in the water. It's not water resistant. So as long as I don't go in the water, I am fine. And I like that I found it unscented, because there's places that I'm going to go that might have mosquitoes in the forest. And you just push that and you apply it like deodorant. And then to put it back in, you're supposed to do this on a table. I go like that. And then it goes back in. So it's non-greasy. There's no plastic. I really love this. And then I found this is a lip balm, same brand, unscented, and it has slight tint on it. And you push on it like that. And then to put it back in, same thing. Well, I have to do this on a table. Goes back in. Sure. Let me go find it. This is Attitude, the Sunly brand. And I think I bought it on Amazon. Let me go find it. Yeah, I did. Okay, so this is the lip balm. And this is the mineral face sunscreen stick with zinc oxin, SPF 30, plastic free. So the first one is just a link, but this one, if you want to encourage me, this is my affiliate link with, I'm going to remove the first one and put my two affiliate links, because that helps me out a little bit without costing you anything. Item. Okay, so there it is. There is a body cream. Oh, sorry, a body one. So this is the face, this is the lip, and there's also the body. So I'm going to repeat the name. So it's Attitude Natural Care. This is Sunly Plastic-Free Sun Care. It's vegan, ocean lovers, plastic-free And the only thing that I would love, hi, I saw someone there. Hi, how are you? The only thing I would have wished for is, or is it English? Sun protection measure, spending time. Where is it? Use a water-resistant sunscreen if swimming or sweating. Children under 6 months, ask doctor, which is normal. I would love for this to be for the water. At least I have that. And I love the fact that I just put this, push this, go over my face. It's a greener option. It's a mineral based. So I love these two. I don't know if they have bigger. I would have to check. I just looked at so there is a lip balm that's coconut. There is a skin sensible one. There is also a cream version of this. So this is the stick. But I'm looking for the other ones that I saw. To answer your question. So 30. Attitude, there is a kids version, 30, SPF 30, a sensible skin, 30. The lip balm is 15. I'm not seeing more than 30 in that brand. There is one, an after sun calendula stick. I have calendula, so I could do something, but I find that interesting. Let's see, SPF. Let's try 50. No, Aveeno has one. So it's only 30. So if you want higher, you'd have to look at other brands. But I like the fact that these are in carton, and I could, I think it's compostable. It's plastic free. It says it's recyclable. So you just put all of that in the recycling, from what I understand. Yeah, my boyfriend is on Aveeno. I don't see on their site. Okay, so there's 15 is for the lips, and I saw 30 for the face and also the whole body. There is another brand, but I no longer use it. This was like the first brand that I started using mineral, but I am switching up to different. Like, I'm trying to only buy mineral sunscreen. Aveeno is a brand I used to carry. Attitude is I think this is local to Quebec, made in Canada. AttitudeLiving.com. And they are based in Montreal. So I'm going to give this a try if I go on the water. So I've been doing a bit of reading. So I don't like to wear sunscreen because there's so much like crap in it. So I protect myself when I'm out in the sun from 11 to 2, especially when I'm on the water. I would say maybe almost 3. Past that, I try to cover my face with a hat. But when it, like, the other day, it was like 30, like the sun was going down. It was past 30. I probably should have worn a hat. But like just having my seatbelt on, not my seatbelt, my life jacket on, I was like all wet. So I'm going to have to find a breathable hat for my head. There's a couple of local options. Attitude, I've been using some of their soaps. And when I saw the ocean friendly, no plastic, I was like, that's a greener option. I always try to go to greener options when I can. And I laughed when I saw in the comments that they were not able to bring back this at the end. They had to push it. So I'm like, why don't you just, tap it a couple of times and it's going to go right back in. I should make a TikTok of that or a reel. One of the reasons why I want to get my little portrait for that. Hi, Patrick. Yeah, I'm not a hat person, but I think I will have to. I think I won't have a choice. I saw there was one like it's kind of like goes up to here and has a place for the ponytail in the back. But if it's a low ponytail, I don't like it. I prefer higher ponytails because my hair is like really, really, when it's high, like air circulates around my neck and I don't get hot. But when it's low, it's in my neckline and I don't like it. So I'm going to have to find like a hat that I can put my bun up. How you doing, Patrick? I haven't talked to you in so long. How are the chickens? Well, I could go kids. Probably could. Because I have this part of my head is pretty small. So I could go kids. But I need something that's breathable. So I was wearing my husband's cap on the water. It was 22, 23 degrees. We were fine. But once like the heat started to get up around like the 30s, my head was boiling. My life jacket is black. My hat was black. And even though my paddle board is light, like you don't want to wear dark colors because it attracts heat. So I have to find a cap that at least it is breathable and won't burn up my head. But I've never been a cap person when growing up. As a teen, I was a cap, but on the other side. So I was like wearing, it was like the hole that was here and the cap was in the back. Not very useful, only to protect your nugget. Like it was not protecting my eyes at all. I did find a couple of options, but it's always the bun that's super low. So I need to find something with the bun high or like middle. Because I don't know if you guys realize how much hair I have now. Like my hair has been growing. I know it's always in a bun, but it's pretty long. So it's not like I could do a ponytail and like my ponytail like just going in the bottom. No. So if I have a ponytail, like I have hair tickling my back. And I always think it's either like a spider or a fly or something. And I always end up like going like this, but it's just hair. don't like it. So in the summer, I prefer to have it in a bun. Ah, ah. My dogs are going to bark. You see? You see? You see, Luna? It's a hello. You guys haven't seen Luna in a while. Luna, you see? Good boy. Ita, Ita. She's camera shy. No, look at it. No, Bisi. No. Bisi. I'll show Theo then. Also, Theo, I haven't shown him in a long time. This is Theo. So I'm thinking of bringing this little one on the paddleboard. It's going to be funny. I'm not ready to bring Luna yet. Wait. Let's try to bring the camera down. Luna, you see? This is Luna. You see? Attitude this morning. She doesn't. Let's paw. You're so cute. I really like your mind that comes up with this. It's every time. It's funny. So Luna is in her, I think you call it heat. She's in her periods. She's not very sociable, and I have to keep her inside. I don't want an accident to happen, so every time she goes outside, I protect her. I walk with her. I never leave her unattended. But yeah, she's looking at me right now with an attitude. Like, what do you want? Huh? So I'm thinking of buying Theo a little life jacket and training him on the board. It would be very funny because this little dude is very small, but he has like the small complex. I don't know how you call that in English. So everything and anyone that just comes nearby the house, he just barks. So I want to bring him on the board to do two things at once. Teach him manners, to stop barking, and to make him explore. And then gain experience, and then maybe one day bring Luna on the board. Doggy paddle for reals. But I also forgot to mention, we've been hunting a used kayak for the kids in our area that is affordable. Because even used, people sell them very expensive. So the board I bought new, but the kayak, it's for the kids. It's not going to last that long. So my kids are almost all over 50 pounds. So this is probably going to last a couple of years for Philip, maybe 5 years for Cedric, depending how big he's going to get within the next couple of years. So Philip is 50 something pounds, close to 60, and Emilia is just under the 55 pounds. So we've managed to negotiate it and go get it in Ontario. So now we have a paddle, a kayak. I need to find myself a rope because I am not letting Philip or any of my kids paddle on their own. I want to teach them safety first. Water sports always seem to be super fun, but I always insist on safety because even though where I go with the kids and I let them paddle, I always go in areas that I can go and assist them. So when I go just me and my friend that has a board also, sometimes we tie ourselves to each other and we let the current take us away, and we just chit chat, we eat lunch, have coffee, and then we paddle back. But we have enough experience to go against the current and then go back to shore. My daughter was the first time on last Friday, she tried the paddleboard of my friend. She couldn't go in a straight line. Philip is like getting it, but he's still missing a bit of like practice. So I want to buy a rope or something I can throw at them if ever I need to bring them close to me. So I am also making like a safety. All of my kids now have a whistle and a life jacket, and I'm slowly equipping like ourselves so that as a family we can go out on the water and feel secure. Like there's only a couple of things that I need. In the car, I would normally have like band-aids and like camping gear stuff. I have to go get that as well. So we fish, board. Yeah, that's the perfect thing. So we fish, we board, and now we're going to kayak, and we're looking into getting Fred aboard so that I can carry a kid, he can carry a kid, and one of them can be in the kayak and one of us pulling it and like go out and explore. So the board that I have has a camera mount. I think also the board that we're looking at for Fred also has one, but we're waiting for a deal because the board he wants is not on special, and every dollar that we can save is like better, because water sports are expensive when you start, but then as soon as like you're equipped, it's just like the gas to go to the places. And we've like discovered stuff around the house under 30 minutes. And last Friday we did something super cool. We packed the cars, a couple of friends, and we brought, I'm going to talk about food now. So we brought snacks. I told Fred we should maybe dig out our camping stuff to see if our grill still works, and like prepare like smash burgers and like just cook it, bring a couple of condiments or tacos or whatever, and like do this on a regular basis. Because summer is very short for us. Yes, I am in Quebec, and yes, it starts to get warm in May and starts to get it starts to get hot in May and it starts to get cold in November. The thing is, when you're on the water, it's not the same thing. The water's cold. So technically, I could start doing paddleboarding in May, but I'll need, I think it's a wetsuit or a dry suit. I keep getting those mixed up. Some people actually do paddleboarding, and they wear those suits, and it's like it's like just above freezing. I'm not there yet, but like I would definitely like need clothes for me and the kids, and if Fred wants to participate. So yes, there is a bit of investment to make the season longer, just like homesteading. But I find that it is fun. So the kids fish, I board. We're outdoors. They're not on technology. So I like the non-food chat. Not kidding. It's still funny. So that's why, again, I'm thinking of switching to a different mount on my phone, but I am now saving up for an addition to my content creating gear. I am selling my old, what do you call it? That little rectangle camera. GoPro. So the GoPro that I have is only wide angle, and I have a couple of mounts that I no longer use. So we have a DJI for my phone. Don't really use it. I have a DJI also for the camera. So we're thinking of selling those two and my GoPro so that I can either find a used GoPro and mount it on the board. Well, I'm going to go also. I have to adult. I have to go outside even though I don't feel well, and do chores. The chickens will probably look at me with a fork and hello, we're hungry, although they do have like 2 days of water and 2 days of food, I like to go and watch them do their chicken stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to do a live on Sundays. Like I said, it's always going to be like maybe later because the kids go to bed. Like last Sunday, they went to bed. I think it was like past 9. So I don't know how Sunday is going to go. It's going to be like a last minute decision like today. And I'll try to make it as early as I can so that you guys can see that I have a live. But for the summer, it's going to be like that. I'm going to go to a regular schedule in the fall. So take care, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.